habits you put in place are the reason why you're in the place that you're in now. Welcome to the Marcus Allgood Show. I appreciate everybody listening and watching. It really excites me to do these podcasts and be able to do these each week. Just remember, each week they come out at 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. Today we're talking about the habits that you have in place right now are the reason why you are where you are. Whether it's in the trenches or, you're a $1 million CEO, business owner, or you're a CEO of a company, or you're just working at McDonald's. But the reason you're there is because of the habits that you put in place over the years that those are the things that have got you there. Habits, the small decisions and actions we take on a daily basis, are incredibly powerful tools that shape every aspect of our lives. Over time, these repeated behaviors and choices form patterns that can determine our overall trajectory in life. From our health and our happiness to our success in relationships, understanding how habits influence our current situation and why they play such a pivotal role can help us make more conscious decisions moving forward. Let's talk about some habits that shape our lives. The cumulative effect. Each habit may seem trivial when viewed in isolation, but over time, the cumulative effect of daily routines can lead to significant outcomes. For example, the habit of saving a small amount of money regularly can grow into substantial wealth over many years, just as the habit of eating slightly more calories than you burn can lead to weight gain over time. And we all know that. It doesn't take you, if you're 30, 40 pounds overweight, it didn't take you 1 to 2 months to get there. You can do it in 1 to 2 months, but it didn't take you there. It usually takes you years of doing it, like a couple years. You can put it on probably about 30, 40 pounds, pretty easy. And that's just the repeated habit of constantly going over your calories every day, each week, constantly grinding, constantly eating, constantly doing it. And next thing you know, you're 30, 40 pounds overweight. So that's the cumulative effect. And it goes the opposite too. If you eat less calories, you're going to lose weight. And also in the gym, when you're lifting weights, lifting the same amount of weight, you're going to need to lift. If you're lifting 5 pounds doing curls, it's going to get easier. So you're going to have to, over time, it's going to get easier. So you're going to have to start lifting heavier and heavier as you go. Neural pathways. When we repeat a behavior, our brain builds specific neural pathways to make the execution of this behavior more efficient. Over time, these pathways become so strong that the behavior becomes automatic, a habit. This neurological feature can work for us, like automatically putting on a seatbelt, or against us, like impulsively checking social media. And we're all guilty of that, checking social media. But some people still don't put on seatbelts. You hear about people wrecking their cars and they're getting flown out of or trajected or thrown out of the car. I often ask myself, like, what happened? Like, did they have the seatbelt on or not? But most of the time, they're probably not going to have the seatbelt on. And some habits are hard to break just because the fact that I was going to go take one of my daughter's friends to home. They're both in the car with me. Neither one of them told me I was going the wrong way, but I was dropping her off at a different friend's house. And it's just like a habit that you have, and you just go on autopilot. It's crazy how that works. Number 3, identify reinforcement. Our habits also reinforce our identity, both to ourselves and to others. For instance, if you habitually read books, you begin to see yourself as a reader, which in turn makes it more likely that you'll engage in reading regularly. This identity then influences other behaviors and other choices you make. And it can go the other way too. Like if you don't like to read and you keep telling yourself you don't like to read, you're going to say I'm not a reader, and you're not going to learn, you're not going to read more things. But in essence, it's just you haven't found the thing that you really want to read that's important to you, because you'll read things on the internet all day long, meaning you're a reader, but you don't want to actually pick up a book, or you haven't found the right book that excites you enough to sit down and actually read it. Feedback loops. Habits create feedback loops in our lives. Positive habits tend to generate more positive outcomes, which encourage more positive behavior. Conversely, negative habits can spiral into negative outcomes, making it harder to break free and form positive habits. Working out, eating right, not smoking, not drinking, not doing drugs, like all sorts of different things can have good feedback loops and negative feedback loops. I think a good feedback loop is eating right and definitely working out. Negative feedback loop is drinking, smoking, drinking sodas. Like just doing things that just generally aren't good for your body. Well, let's move on. Why habits determine our current situation? Health and well-being. Habits directly impact our physical and mental health. Regular exercise and balanced diet, adequate sleep, and stress management are all habitual behaviors that contribute to better health and increased well-being. I sometimes wish I could just sleep for 7 hours straight without getting up, without waking up. I've done it a couple times this month, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think I just slept all night. Feels so much better than being interrupted. But being my age, I don't know if that gets any better or not. I don't know if I need some supplements or whatnot. I just haven't really dug into it. Positivity, productivity, and success. Professional success is often the result of work habits such as how we manage time, prioritize tasks, and interact with colleagues. Efficient, productive habits can lead to career advancements and personal satisfaction in our work. Having those habits in place is going to be a better time. If you constantly go to work, when you wake up and you like, I hate work, I hate the people I work with, that negative reinforcement is not going to produce a very good work satisfaction environment that you're going to. Relationships. The quality of our relationships can be greatly influenced by interpersonal habits. Habits of communication, attentiveness, and kindness, or their opposites, can define our relationships, evolve, and deepen. Number 4, personal growth and learning. The habit of continual learning and adapting is crucial in today's fast. Personal growth and learning. The habit of continual learning and adapting is crucial in today's fast-changing world. Those who make learning and growth habitual are more likely to keep up with changes and seize new opportunities. I love learning new things. I love personal growth. That's why I'm doing this podcast. It's probably why you're listening to this podcast. But it creates a better mindset for yourself, and it just keep you on the forefront, and you can go seize the opportunities. You won't be so scared to take that risk that you would normally be scared of. Financial stability. Financial health is largely a result of spending and saving habits. Consistent habits related to budgeting, investing, and managing money can secure financial stability and freedom. I'm personally would need more financial stability in my life. Saving more money, putting it aside, having my money work for me, not me working for the money. Changing those kind of habits is crucial. I mean, we have some savings going on, things like that, but getting that money to work for you is a much better situation to be in. And then we got changing habits to change your life. Recognizing the power of habits is the first step towards changing your current situation. By intentionally forming and maintaining beneficial habits, you can significantly alter the course of your life. This starts with small, manageable changes that gradually build into substantial transformations. The process requires awareness, determination, and time, as old habits are hard to break and new habits take consistency to form. Making new habits is pretty hard, but you have to get rid of the old person first. You have to change your mindset. You have to figure out who you need to become to get that habit to stick. Get rid of the old person that you were doing the old habit and become the new person, and reframe your mindset to tell yourself that you are this person. You have to replace the old habit with the new habit, and it's not about 21 days or anything like that. It's about consistency of doing it over and over and over. And you can make it a habit in 1 to 2 days, depending on how many times that day that you get it, you do it. If you only do it once every other week, 21 days isn't going to happen. But if you do it multiple times each day, it'll happen much faster than 21 days. So the habits we cultivate determine the places we go and the quality of our lives. By understanding and harnessing the power of habits, we can make profound changes, positioning ourselves in places we aspire to be. I appreciate everybody listening. Share this with anybody that you know, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.